Hey yo, I see everything. Hey yo, what's this become? You know the answer if you seen what's in front from once it begun. Standing in darkness, one will always be blinded by the sun. Add to some, I try to help but you was playing dumb. Your mind's inflated with gas and helium. A couple of darts can puncture a lung. It's mind control, controlling the equilibrium. The warning signs been hung. Caution lines read of a hazardous lithium. The battery pack's a minimum. Like my mind manipulation is tricking them. Scrutinized and criticized, turn sides, now you're victim. Crash out, let's go live, you're online where you can't evict them. You should have paid attention to the rhythm, that's why I rhyme off beat. There's no pattern to the style I bring. So many songs, you got the same tune on repeat. You're definitely a problem to the scene if it took this long to see. The artistry of a management team, it's purely comedy. At this point, who's not a parody? Owners of disparity, crying for charity, literally looking for clarity. The cemeteries where we bury these thieves. I joined the witch hunt to murder the chief. My visuals are aware of signaling wizardry. Shots fired, sent it towards the missionary, the virtually inquiry, where there's even a tooth fairy. Fools are scary when tools are carried. The arrogance is annoying. The blasphemy claims to be an anointment. You should have known the serpent has poison. I shouldn't have to be finger pointing, but goddamn, it's him. Who is it? You won't ever hear me screaming, go vote for a Jesuit constitution. I'm the one hired for amusement, trained to assassinate the magician, doing the illusion. Guess I gotta do it if you're gonna keep acting stupid. Hey yo Bruce, kill the music. I heard you drive an old hearse made by Buick and cruise through bullshit. I chase no clout, what I speak is lucrative. Word of mouth, fuck around and find out. I'm a shooter that don't miss, I take my job serious. I got document for paid hits. If he a president don't make it, I pray you find his replacement quick. Don't worry about me, I got an alibi the day of the event. I was getting high somewhere with my girlfriend, that's how my day was spent. Get your bars up, grab your guns and raise your swords. I'm chopping heads, Bruce Lee, Sensei the sick one, Lord of the slums.
Name a left field.
What is on second?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who is on first?
I don't know. Third base.
Oh, take it easy, man.
Haha, I'm on my J.O.B. Deadly signature, like a contract killer. The occupation is sinister. Stolen memory, no way to remember. Mysterious wordplay, speaking agenda. Mesmerized by the way the speech was delivered. I entered like a ninja and vanished before the whispers. She was left in front of her vanity mirror, cut from ear to ear, covered in glitter. Who would have known your little sister was a stripper who did business with the minister? The church's offering paid the figures, it was a mess. But the message couldn't spread throughout the villages, so both had to go, used like a sacrificial goat. One worked the pole, the other had ties with the Pope. The whore and the ordained had to be made as an example, because what was to come was so ample. Operation Vatican sex scandal. Let's light these Roman candles and find some music to dance to. How romantic, the bishop from the Knights of Malta had private service behind the altar. He sold his daughter to get slaughtered, hid behind the cross in the name of our Father. If I'm caught, I'ma die a martyr. I got a story to tell, rights to Arthur. This gets darker than a pitch black paint marker. Scriptures told you about the fire starters, logs and copper dust. We gotta cure the disease amongst us. I signed above the line, in God we trust. I guard what is unprotected from the unjust. My advice for war is don't forget your guns, all for a lump sum. Hey yo, and it's off to the dump. All for the power of drugs, what can end up in the trunk? Blame yourself, look what you done. Look at who you become. When time's up, there's nowhere to run. You're cooked, fried, toast. The deal was wrote, the meal will be well done when we won the votes. Murder was the case, that's all the detective knows. He's also hired as an official sent to dispose any leads that point to the roads of Rome. He was a Jesuit coat, he's one of those, a brother to the oath. La Costa Nostra was the quote. That's how a life of a crime boss goes. When you lose your status quo, what's biblical will shine in the light like gold. I gotta go as the night gets cold. For every hit sold, I move like a ghost. I claim insanity, I take the schizo approach. My lawyer Garrigo ghost will have the case closed. Adios, it's time to roll up. I fade back into the smoke before the police roll up.
Good evening. In an age habituated to violence, nothing could have shocked the world more than the news from the Vatican today. Pope John Paul II shot and seriously wounded. Pope John Paul II shot and seriously wounded. Rushed to hospital, undergoing hours of surgery. Tonight he is apparently in satisfactory condition. Last public audience in St. Peter's Square, driving in a white Jeep-like vehicle through a crowd of the faithful estimated at 15,000 or more. As usual, he was surrounded by Vatican
No, we're with Sesame Street. No, you know, it's a kids program. Hey, this is Kermit the Frog here of Sesame Street News.
I'm so ahead of battle rappers, they can't even tie my shoes. Plus, I'm responsible for most they highest views. To the point I hear him say, I think he buys views. Bunch of dick riders, it's too many biased views. We don't follow orders, don't apply us to the rules. Bunch of red rags, no outsiders, just the rules. Never worry about when we collide with other crews. Playing both sides, nigga choose. Man, your ego got way too big, let me get through to you. Heard what Pap did, imagine what I'd do to you. Doing bad biz, that's why that one league suing you. Get you third round with a body, we still viewing you. You know that one saying, you frog, you a nigga leap. And bags and bodies ready, your roster is all sheep. I got enough paper to really buy y'all street. Cause you know if the house in the trenches, they all cheap. Been all bad since we battled, man, call me. And now I get you right back viral, small fee. I'm really big dog, just swatting at y'all fleas. You forgot, just look at the numbers on y'all league. I heard you say you was the reason 225. That the line down the block, my nigga sigh. Remy don't believe that either. I know why, cause the venue she booked you next, fool, that's a lie. Y'all gassed everything he said to me, all hype. Y'all let the nigga talk about sentiment all night. The world know how I treat my queen while y'all Ike. And come to find out you was stalking a nigga white. He got hot, I told niggas book it, got right on him. His secret was safe in the dark, I put the light on him. Backstage, Pat walked up, put the right on him. Easy got a 40-inch vertical, he took flight on him. I'm finna go nuts, it would've went up. You drunk but can't sober up around Remy too much. To see me go buck, and any nigga grilling you fuck. I'm Hitman, I'm supposed to wanna kill in the tux. I'm willing to truck, no sub and I'm still in the clutch. Wolves and pit bulls, you ain't dealing with pups. Never ran like my hands when you dealing with us. Chiller get touched, cold case, sealing them up. Yeah, annihilate bitch niggas who violate. I don't wanna hear no tough shit from you, retaliate. That was me, I don't care where we at. But I'll spray broad day, I'll raise in the sun, annihilate. Your little handicap win was cool, but I ain't phased. Man, they booed me before I got to the stage. Ready for war, had to lace up the mics. So glad he volunteered, I'm still mad about the mics. You owe Remy half of this, nigga, drop and give a 50. I don't know where you from, but just stop it with the Philly. But I'm really starting to see why they don't rock with you in Philly. Cause every time I look up, you won't stop from looking silly. Put my money right in my hand, I'm Ray Charles. Hit you with 7.62s from ARs. I'm worried about anything, it ain't y'all. If I gave you your first million views, you can't talk. That nigga serious, was all in them spaces like he gon' rumble. Then he got them back-to-back L's and now he humble. Swamp and chest, this both and not a mumble. But what they do, they next battle, they both fumble. Man, I seen enough. This nigga scared of me, so stop bringing him up. A whole nother beast, that's what I'm bringing in love. They like Hollywood murder mook, hopefully cleaning up. These niggas just wanna be me. Miss Hustle just wanna tease me. You other niggas is cheesy. I'm shooting at everything associated with easy.
Man on the street angry. And let's see, we'll just, pardon me, miss. Can you tell me, what is it that makes you angry?
No, I don't have time. I'm on my way to a ping pong tournament.
We'll just ask someone else here. Pardon me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I was wondering if you could tell me, what is it that makes you angry?
Oh, I don't have time right now. I'm sorry. I'm going to a party. I don't know where my car is.
Hey, Freddy, wait for me, huh?
Kid, excuse me, kid. Can you tell me
Sorry,
what
I'm
it
late
is
for the
that...
game. So long.
It's okay, officer. No, we're with Sesame Street. No, you know, it's a kids program. Hey, this is Kermit the Frog here of Sesame Street News. And today we're out on the street here, and we're going to find out what it is that makes the average man on the street angry.
Hey yo, we are back at it. one more again. Fresh out the motherfucking tunnels of the Vatican. We escaped again on this one. And we gonna bring you right here to the battle rap collaborations. URL TV and Disney presents the Farm Leagues. Alright, make sure you subscribe. Bruce Lee's philosophy on HIPHOP-CRISY. You already know where the you at. So the Farm League, alright, Disney presents Ultimate Rap League's Farm League. And it looks like we're back at it again, and all signs are pointing to the Vatican again. So grab your popcorn, get your coffee, roll one up, pour something up, do whatever you gotta do. Just make sure you got your luggage packed, cause we're headed to Rome on this one. Alright, so we're headed to Rome, and we're gonna stumble across this one night stand event, right? Bags and Bodies presents One Night Stand. This is a sex magic card. Hitman Holla vs. Miss Hustle. April 5th at Cover Sports. The shows, ATL, doors open, etc., etc., etc. All the rest of the fuck shit at Eventbrite, right? Another Farm League pushed by the battle rap machine. Alright, Disney presents One Night Stand at the Vatican. I'm telling you. So we're gonna break down the sex magic card called the One Night Stand, also hosted by an NFL player who went from the Chiefs now to the Green Bay Packers. What's his name? Like Kerry McCole Hardman, pause, whatever his name is, number 17. Alright, let's remember this number 17 again. The event is called One Night Stand. We all know what a one night stand is. If you don't, maybe you should get out more or stay your sissy ass at home, whatever it is, alright? One night stand has multiple definitions. You can read the rest if you don't know what a one night stand is, I'm telling you. So also, sex magic rituals are practices that combine sexual energy with spiritual or magical intentions, alright? The reason why I'm breaking this down is because, we've seen the face-offs with Hitman Holla, and right here really stands out.
On a wonderful opportunity. I always say, never waste an orgasm. I discovered sex magic about 10 years ago when I was going through a very painful divorce. I had lost my libido. I just had this sense that there must be more to sex. Sex magic is a way of harnessing sexual arousal and sexual energy to aid in manifesting the things that we desire in our lives. Sexual energy is like a cauldron of power, and most of us are not accessing it. So when we do, we dip into this nuclear reactor that makes our dreams come true in a powerful, explosive way. It's almost like making love to the thing you want. Yes, there is a very concrete science to sex magic. When we enter sexual arousal, the brain releases a set of neurohormones that creates more malleability in the brain. It's what we call neuroplasticity. So if there's anything you want to shift in your life, if you can simply hold those beliefs in your mind while you're in sexual arousal, it's going to embed deeply into your subconsciousness and therefore influence your reality. The subconscious mind is like the backseat driver. So while your conscious mind might be thinking one thing, your subconscious mind is thinking another. And often our childhood beliefs and cultural conditioning is stored in the subconscious mind. So this is exactly what sex magic does, is it reprograms the subconscious mind to match and align with what your conscious mind really wants in your life. Absolutely. You can use sex magic for anything you want. It might be an opportunity or a concrete material thing. It can also be something like a state of being, like more confidence, more discipline in your life. I have used sex magic for all kinds of things. I've used it for stage fright, more creativity. I was selling my house several years ago, and I wanted a particular number, a particular amount of money for the sale of my house. And I performed sex magic many, many times with this number in mind. In fact, I made love with my partner on a bed of money. And I couldn't believe it, but I got that exact number for my house, and it broke the record for the highest sale ever in that neighborhood. Certainly, the more you do it, the more it's going to embed in your subconsciousness. So I would say not to necessarily expect results right away from just doing it one time. Do it again and again, as many times until you actually get that thing that you really want. Yes, it does. The more aroused you are, the higher the waves of your pleasure, the more potentiated your prayer is going to be. So make sure you have a really good lover when you do this. And it may even be yourself, because you are always your own best lover. Well, we can't perform sex magic on another person, but we can help somebody access their own sexual magic. And certainly when more people are gathered, that magic intensifies. Social norms have shamed sexuality, and instead what has erupted is a lot of dark and shadowy sexuality. And that's why often people think that sex magic is an evil practice, when in fact it's simply the opposite. To practice sex magic is to simply think of something you want, hold that thing in your mind, perhaps repeating a mantra again and again during a state of sexual arousal and up and through sexual orgasm. The trick is to get sexy first and then bring in the desire and create an association. Through the sexual arousal, you're actually pulling that thing into your body and creating that as a reality in your consciousness. So I would offer to you to simply try it.
How much would I pay for what?
The entire night. How much would you pay me for the entire night?
Sure, I really don't know.
Don't be scared. Make me an offer.
$300?
Go fish.
$500?
Go fish.
$600.
Go fish.
$1,000.
Okay. $1,000.
Okay. Be right back.
Wait a second, where are you going?
I'm going downstairs to cash a check.
You think this hotel is gonna cash a $1,000 check at 3 a.m.?
It's a New York savings and loan check. It's like gold. They'll cash it.
Don't you think they might get a little suspicious? Let me see that. It's a cashier's check. Endorse it over to me.
No, I couldn't do that. See, this check is for $1,400. We agreed upon $1,000.
Why don't I give you back $400 and you give me that check?
Even better.
Besides this disgusting sex worker who completely passes a Karen, who's definitely confused about herself, and I mean, some interesting numbers popped up. The connection here is the direct slap in the face to those who are still lost in the sauce. Alright, now during my battle rap math escapade, 201 and 187 stand out a lot. Like how they do in the news, sports, history, and hip-hop in general. These numbers are very, very important to the dark practitioners of the occult. I'm gonna break it down to you using this gematria. Gematria can point out many things when researching. Some can make things look as if they're not. Some can decipher and read a lot of hidden messages using the tool that they created. So you gonna fight them with their own weapon and shit.
Have you ever wondered if there's more to numbers than meets the eye? Welcome to the enigmatic realm of gematria, a mystical tradition where numbers transcend their mundane roles as mere symbols, becoming profound vessels of divine wisdom. From the architectural wonders of ancient civilizations to the esoteric traditions of mystics, gematria has served as a key to unraveling the enigmatic mysteries of the universe. Here, in this intricate dance of numbers and symbols, we find an arcane language that whispers of hidden truths and cosmic connections. Numbers, in this context, are not just mathematical entities. They are keys, sacred and profound, unlocking the door to a deeper understanding of our existence. They are the threads that weave the fabric of reality, encoding profound truths about the universe and our place within it. So journey with us as we delve into the world of gematria, where numbers hold the key to understanding our very existence. Gematria, a mystical practice with roots deep in history, has been a cornerstone in the understanding of our universe. The origins of this sacred practice trace back to ancient civilizations, where the sands of Egypt whispered secrets in numerical riddles. The towers of Babylon echoed with mathematical mysteries, and the philosophical minds in Greece saw the world through the lens of numbers. In these cultures, numbers were not just abstract concepts, but symbols with profound spiritual significance. They were viewed as the language of the universe, a cosmic code waiting to be deciphered. This is where the journey of gematria truly begins, with figures like the philosopher-mathematician Pythagoras, who believed that numbers were the essence of all things. Moving forward, the torch of gematria was passed on to the Kabbalists, the mystics of Judaism. These scholars delved deeper into the numerical correspondences of Hebrew letters, using gematria as a tool to mine the depths of spiritual wisdom hidden within sacred texts. This practice allowed them to uncover layers of meaning that transcended the literal, offering glimpses into the divine. From the pyramids of Egypt to the ancient texts of Judaism, from the philosophical discourses in Greece to the spiritual introspections of Kabbalists, gematria has journeyed through time and space. From ancient times to the present day, gematria has served as a bridge between the visible and the invisible, the tangible and the ethereal. From the Hebrew scriptures to the geometric perfection of Hindu yantras, gematria has been a sacred language across cultures. In the heart of Judaism lies a profound numerology, with each Hebrew letter holding a specific numerical value. This numerical language unveils layers of meaning in sacred texts, offering insights into the nature of God and the cosmos. The divine wisdom embedded in the Torah can be decoded through the prism of gematria, revealing a universe far more interconnected than we might imagine. Halfway across the globe, Hinduism echoes a similar reverence for numbers. The sacred geometry of yantras and mandalas reflects the cosmic order, embodying numerical perfection. Each shape, each number has a spiritual significance, painting a picture of the universe as an intricate dance of numbers. In every corner of the world, gematria weaves a thread of sacredness, connecting us all in the grand tapestry of existence. But beyond its cultural and historical significance, what truths does gematria reveal about us, about our very being? Let's delve deeper into the mystical world of gematria and its connection to the human form. Picture this. Each of us represents a unique blend of divine proportions, a living testament to the sacred mathematics of existence. This is where gematria truly shines. Gematria, in its profound wisdom, uncovers the intricate link between numbers and our physical form. It brings to light the divine proportion, often represented by the Greek letter phi, mirrored in the human body. From the placement of our navel to the proportions of our face, we are living embodiments of this divine proportion. This isn't mere coincidence, but a reflection of the cosmic order, an echo of the mathematical principles that govern the universe. What does this mean, you may ask? Simply put, we are a part of this grand cosmic equation. In the human form, gematria unravels the divine harmony that echoes the cosmic principles governing the universe. As our exploration of gematria comes to a close, we are reminded of its timeless relevance. This ancient practice, steeped in history and spirituality, underscores the intricate interconnectedness within the cosmos. The sacred scriptures, the proportionate beauty of the human body, all speak the language of numbers, revealing the divine harmony of existence. In embracing the wisdom of gematria, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and cosmic enlightenment, uncovering the mysteries that lie at the heart of existence.
Results. Euclid predicts NTC will break 100 tomorrow. A good bet. Other interesting anomalies. Euclid predicts ProNet settling at 65 1/4, a career high, with no
Am I bothering
local...
you? I'm sorry, I'll put it out. Name's Lenny Meyer. And you are?
Max.
What's up, Mac? Max?
Max Cohen.
Cohen. Jewish. It's okay, I'm a Jew too. You practice?
No. I'm not interested in religion.
You ever hear of Kabbalah?
No.
Jewish mysticism.
Look, I'm kind of busy right here.
I understand. It's just that right now is a very exciting moment in our history. Right now, it's a critical moment in time.
Really?
Yeah. It's very exciting. You ever put on tefillin? You know tefillin? Yeah, I know, it looks strange. It's an amazing tradition. It has a tremendous amount of power. It's a mitzvah for all Jewish men to do. Mitzvahs, good deeds, they purify us, bring us closer to God. You want to try it? Shit. You right? You right, Mike?
This ain't gonna be no introduction to gematria, that's for damn sure. So I'm just gonna give you the numbers that I see. It's up to you if you wanna figure out if this shit makes any sense to you or not, alright? Because regardless of your beliefs, I'ma continue to bless those blinded by the veil, and I'ma keep doing this shit, alright? This is an event by Hitman Holla, and he goes back all the way to the beginning with the rest of these fucking Nickelodeon Disney characters, alright? And he also has a deal with the small hat guy, Nick Cannon, on Wildin' Out, you know what I mean, where he wears a skirt. Yeah, you check it out. He's in the Brotherhood. He'll admit that as well. And he wears a Scottish Rite fucking kilt. Alright? But y'all gonna look past all that shit because y'all love to be blinded. Alright? Now, Hitman has his own show, which is called Bags and Bodies. It's like some, you know what I mean? It's one of those TV shows. They throw a bunch of fucking idiots all in one house and they record them. Now it's all gonna be on some battle rap shit. Yeah, they get the same funny ass shit that Nickelodeon and Disney's gonna do in virtual, right? So now his shit is called Bags and Bodies. My point of this whole joint is to show y'all that the same hand that's controlling and puppeteering the Ultimate Rap League for years and their generations on what the fuck they did in battle rap, the same machine pushing the puppeteers controlling the hands is also doing the same for these small farm leagues. It's the same motherfuckers, yo. They just running a whole different operation. I mean, now they're going underground. They're trying to infiltrate all these small budget ones, and they're gonna push their own so-called independent artists, but it's all farm league joints. It's all farm league joints, you know what I mean, ran by Ronald McDonald and the rest of these clowns. So even the close to home joints, even the small home joints could be pushed by the same hand that's pushing the Ultimate Rap League from the beginning. We gonna prove this shit by using these numbers, alright? Even those, yo, even those close to home. So here we gonna prove all this joint. Now, if you just let the devil dance and put on a show, he's gonna eventually show you his dance routine, alright? So either you can continue to dance with the motherfucker, or you can just chop his motherfucking head off right there and tell the DJ it's a rap.
You have something that I just don't have.
Well, I guess there's limits to what money can buy.
Not many.
Well, some things aren't for sale.
Such as?
Well, you can't buy people.
That's naive, Diana. I buy people every day.
Oh, well, in business maybe, but not when real emotions are involved.
So what are you saying? You can't buy love? That's a bit of a cliche, don't you think?
It's absolutely true.
Is it? What do you think?
I agree with Diana.
You do? Well, let's test the cliche. Suppose I were to offer you $1 million for one night with your wife.
I'd assume you're kidding.
Let's pretend I'm not. What would you say?
He'd tell you to go to hell.
I didn't hear him.
I tell you to go to hell.
That's a reflex answer because you view it as hypothetical. But let's say that there were real money behind it. I'm not kidding. $1 million. Now, the night would come and go, but the money could last a lifetime. Think of it. $1 million. A lifetime of security. For one night. And don't answer right away. But consider it. Seriously.
Alright, so let's get started with this shit. We got April 5th. The one night stand at Cover Sports and Shows ATL. Alright, there's a picture of the flyer right there. You see what time the doors open, when the battles are starting. I mean, you could get your tickets at Eventbrite, or you could just roll up to the joint out there in Decatur, ATL, Cover Sports and Shows, off of 4110 Memorial Drive. Alright, so let's get started and start running some numbers. Let's run Memorial Drive in this joint. Now, you know I'm familiar with this calculator, so when I see 144, I'm like, damn, that shit's already a motherfucking connection to the Jesuit order out the gate. Just alone where this shit's gonna be out is a reference to the Jesuit order. And Bruce is gonna break it down for you and show you the script to this farm league shit that they keep pushing, and all y'all keep eating and eating. So I'm gonna keep feeding and feeding. Alright? So you see the Jesuit order 14472. Memorial Drive 14472. You see the address right there, Memorial Drive. Now let's go look down right here, because the event main card was Hitman vs. Hustle. So we gonna run Hitman vs. Hustle in the calculator, and we gonna get 191, 56, 187, 79, right? Just some random ass numbers in all four ciphers, and 187 pops up out of all these random numbers. And you know me, I'm already tuned into this 187 shit, because that points me to the Jesuit order again, the Society of Jesus, right? Society of Jesus equals 187, but it just don't add up to 187. It's a 4-cipher alignment to Hitman vs. Hustle. So I'm like, yo, we on it now. Let's keep rolling the dice on this fuck show, alright? Because the clowns are definitely working right now, and this circus tent is jumping, yo. It's lit. Make sure you get some fucking popcorn, because these farm leagues, they're cooking up everywhere. Trust me, yo. They even close to home, know what I mean? So, Hustle versus Hitman, the 187, Society Jesus 187, a 4-cipher alignment. Pretty fucking solid completion right there, yo. You know the 187 hits home because we're talking about the Jesuit order. Not only about the 187, let's look at this. You gonna listen to Hitman Harlow talk about brotherhood, right? Y'all already know, I mean, y'all, you should be tuned in to the brotherhood in this battle rap shit. So Society of Jesus, right? Well, there's a such thing in this brotherhood, as well as the Skull and Bones Brotherhood. It's called the Brotherhood of Death. Well, the Brotherhood of Death is going to equal up to this 187. It's very important to remember, because I'm not the one in this brotherhood. That's for goddamn sure. Ain't taking no fucking oaths. I set fire to all that shit. But these motherfuckers will, and you'll listen to them expose themselves. Let the devil dance, yo. Because either way, he's going to get his head chopped off before the end of the night. So Society of Jesus with the 187, Hitman vs. Hustle 187. This shit is thrown by Hitman. Also, his show was called Bags and Bodies. Let's throw that up in the calculator. Bags, Bodies is 187. Brotherhood of Death 187. And yes, it is the same ones who pushed, the same ones who were pushing this farm league by Bags and Bodies, this one night stand, are the same ones behind the scene, the same small hats pushing the Ultimate Rap League 187. You can't get me to fold on this one at all. So we're just gonna let the devil dance, alright, before we decide to chop off this fucking head. Cause I'm not the one saying any of this shit. They're just exposing themselves, and I'm helping break this shit down for some who can't see any goddamn thing, alright? Because this practice is what they use. And they believe in this because this is what the fuck they practice. And they're gonna continue to run their magic show on you and whoever likes to be fooled by an illusionist, because that's what magicians do, alright? So listen to this idiot talk about the brotherhood, and then I'm gonna break down the brotherhood of death.
With that skirt on, you look like you're wrestling with. Where the hell did you find Beanie Man? Nah, I got you. Look, after I say this hit, man, you might get mad at me, but with that skirt on, you look like you're wrestling with your sexuality. Yo, he gonna talk about my kilt. Don't get me worked off. I can your mama without this skirt off. Look.
Nigga, you gay.
Where the hell did you find Beanie Man? Nah, I got you. Look, after I say this hit, man, you might get mad at me, but with that skirt on, you look like you're wrestling with your sexuality. Yo, he gonna talk about my kilt. Don't get me worked off. I can your mama without this skirt off.
Look. I know who all was there, why niggas left, whoever. You say a name, I tell you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Jazz was in there.
Hey man, let me ask you a question. Were you also looking at it like this? Okay, we get all of y'all in the same room, 5 basketball games. Never get y'all in one room like that. It's outside of battle rap. Is that why you look at it more like the brotherhood? Because
yeah, we start getting, listen, we got closer. Like niggas who didn't used to talk at all, talking every day in the chat because we wake up, Charlie Clifton cook DNA all day. You know what I'm saying? Like Cortez lost a battle to one of them, I forgot who he lost to or something. He get in the chat, we let him have it. Everybody. So, but what brought us closer is like, man, you niggas really cool. I wasn't that cool with DNA. Me and DNA got cool because nigga, we was in the chat and niggas was talking every day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas just talking every day. They can't say nigga wrote lines for me. I haven't even had a battle since the brotherhood been made. Brotherhood was made from an impact. So what nigga wrote me?
You better bill collector
afterwards.
Yeah.
Battle bill collector afterwards.
Right.
So niggas can't say that. And do you think a nigga like Surf gonna let somebody get
You and Cal, man, y'all got the ongoing, back and forth, the brotherhood and everything like that. I've seen you, explain what the brotherhood is. Before you explained that, I really did not know what the hell. Everybody was like,
and everybody made it worse than what it was.
Yeah,
that's why I shouldn't even really have to explain it. But just you get tired of saying so many lies, and then for niggas who was really in that group to really continue to lie and act like it was something it's not. That shit whacked to me and that shit corny, and that's why I stopped fucking with niggas, bro.
Okay.
A nigga can't look like niggas be playing on my name. A nigga ain't never played with my name, bro. Like niggas on the internet playing on my name, tying my name, the funny stuff, and trying to make the booty hood and all that shit, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, a nigga just gonna have to whoop me now. You gonna see me, you just gonna have to whoop me, bro. You're not gonna play with my name, bro.
Because once you did that, everybody was making all assumption and everything like that.
Though?
People writing with each other.
For what? That's what
and
I'm saying.
all of that.
Niggas,
it's like
niggas that was in there lying. Here we go. All right, bro. March 20th, man. Check out little bro.
Yeah, that's going down.
I'm gonna go to the crib. I've been working all day. Yeah.
Good though.
Yeah. I see y'all. Give me details on Saturday. Yeah, man. Appreciate it. Love you, little bro.
Yeah, so
so a lot of people just making assumptions about something. It was totally left.
yeah.
But you got so many.
And it was the secrecy too. Everybody
because we told ourselves,
Yeah.
no matter what they say.
Everybody was asking. It got to the point where that was the main question to ask. Even myself, I was like, yo, man, this is
exactly.
This shit ain't about nothing, man. Why niggas making such a big thing to the point where people want you to have to ask, what the hell's the brotherhood?
You got so many legends in there.
Yeah.
So when niggas heard K-Shine, damn, surfing that clips.
Like what's really happening?
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas like they feel uncomfortable. So man, fuck them, man. We gonna do our own shit, and we in there arguing with each other, bro. Just some real type brotherhood type shit, man. Talking about women. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, oh, she tough. Looking at
y'all wilding out.
Yeah, just
y'all on y'all bullshit. Y'all doing the same shit y'all do if y'all was all in this room right now.
That's the only thing. Like I said, niggas has formed different kind of relationships. I wasn't that cool with DNA. I got cool with DNA because of the bro. Cause we was in the chat all day. Like, DNA, you a cool nigga, you a funny nigga, bro. Like, that's all we was. So, and then once all the hate outside started, we like, yo, we gotta really be a brother because they trying to destroy us. Don't even know what it is, but we gotta stand together as far as like, bro, if we gonna be one like this how we gotta be. Not as if you got some niggas you fuck with, and I come on, man, fuck y'all, and y'all gonna get together like, yo, niggas hating on us. We're a brotherhood. Let's not condone none of that shit, but let's not just keep it in the hurt. That's what we was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and when I heard about it, and I was like, damn, y'all really could have did a real union type shit and really did some powerful shit.
A lot of powerful niggas in there.
Yeah, like y'all the ones who control the game.
Niggas, bro, they was keeping the brotherhood name alive at minutes. Like the brotherhood ain't spoken months. Like we ain't spoken months, bro.
Yeah.
Like this shit really been because, like I said, it wasn't like a clique, like a game, like
it was a bunch of bosses.
It was just a bunch of bosses in battle rap.
Yeah,
they got cooler. But you understand, like DNA and they still got NWX, Jersey Twerk, cool. Like niggas had their own outside shit, which really kind of caused really the trouble because if we gotta stay this close because niggas hate on us, but the niggas hate on us is like twerk partners and these people, it's kind of causing
conflict of interest and shit.
Appreciate y'all, bro.
And you don't know, and I seen what you said about, you know, niggas getting kicked out and niggas doing funny shit like screenshotting.
Screenshotting and niggas weren't active and so and then a lot, but a nigga get on Twitter be like, man, I left that shit because them niggas like lying. Like I'm reading tweets like, come on, bro. That's kind of crazy. I'm like, I made this shit, and I know why I made it because of the I'm not saying I made it on some hit. I made it because of the basketball. I made this shit, so I know what's going on. I was there day one. I know why niggas got kicked out. I know why we kept making. When a nigga get kicked out and like, yo, get the fuck out of here, they leave. We just make another one without them because it's like niggas is grown man. Niggas just saying, get the fuck out of here. Niggas don't do that. It's just like, bro moving funny. Or he ain't been in here in 7-8 days, bro. Let's just make a new chat. Yeah. Who all want to be in the new chat? Yeah. If you active, you gonna, and that's how the new chats. That's how I go from 30 people, 20 people, 17, 16. Okay, this the last 12. That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and did you ever think of like, you know, like, yo, let's do some real shit?
We had so many, but niggas ego so crazy. Like we was arguing so much, but niggas like, yo. Let's all get on track. You for that's for
because y'all really could control the pay, the everything, you know what I'm saying, within the culture if y'all really wanted, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, bro. Like, shout out to ARP though, man. April 3rd, bro. Hitman vs. Cassidy. You gonna want to see this now. I got an extra chip on. I already had a chip on my shoulder. Now it's really, you know what I'm saying? Like,
it's up, man.
Max out, man. Shout out to everybody else on the card, man. It's a fire card. I'm happy to be back, man. Atlanta.
And last thing I just.
Charlie Clips, DNA, K-Shot, like, it ain't like we came one group and, bro, do you know if a nigga in that group gave everybody lines, a nigga be unbeatable? Man, the brotherhood was getting smoked. Listen, the brotherhood niggas was losing battles. Shotgun Suge was choking, losing, not current. Cortez was losing. Sue Surf having the worst slump in his career, like as far as like not preparing for battle. Like who the fuck is writing for who?
When you say that though, Clips on battle, he's not outside like he used to be.
But that's what I'm saying. This shit ain't even adding up.
Wow.
That's another lie.
Do you feel that you guys bounce ideas off each other? And if you do, is that a bad thing?
No, we don't, because you understand. X Factor in it. I forgot X Factor in it. X Factor don't even fucking battle. X Factor ain't battle.
Yeah, in a minute.
So like, who the fuck niggas? So like niggas don't. you understand, it's still an ego thing. They made brotherhood seem closer than what we was. Listen, let me tell you, we was close, but like when Calico get on there, like them niggas really don't like each other because we do like each other, but we just argue every fucking day. Niggas made it seem like it was this. We was cool, but brotherhood niggas was just like the regular niggas. We just talked about it and didn't let outside niggas know what was going on because that's whack. We ain't tell niggas what we let Big T have it for. I ain't let you know the shit that was said. I ain't gonna never do that. Right. But what I'm saying is that's the type of, you know what I'm saying? So Surf ain't gonna let you bounce no idea off your Surf. I think you should stop choking or something, bro, and say this. Hitman, you all performers. You ain't got no bars, nigga. You need this. Ain't nobody gonna tell me that in that chat. I'm not gonna. It's superstars in that chat. Battle rap elites. Arsenal.
Big dogs.
Arsenal in the brotherhood. Arsenal. Like, niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, what niggas is talking about?
Wow. Because
tweet will say one more word and I'll expose you.
Yeah, that was a corny tweet.
What the fuck was he talking about?
I have no idea. I have no idea what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Now,
cool. You saw Hitman who got something on you, bro? You gotta let me know. Let me know, son. Let me know. I might be able to go talk to him.
You hear this guy? Mav has done 2-on-2s with me. He knows how I am with lines. You should have been on some shit like, yo, Cole, that was a cold line. You know what I'm saying? Or you could have even DM me, yo, what you talk about with the brotherhood. Or ask niggas in the brotherhood.
Who's in the brotherhood?
I don't know who's in it no more. I don't, like,
who was in it when you was in it?
I mean, everybody that was in the All-Star game. Everybody that was in that All-Star game. That's how it started.
Yeah.
It started in the All-Star game.
Right.
You understand?
I thought it started in a hotel room.
What are you talking about, man?
Did it start in a hotel room?
No, it started at the All-Star game. That All-Star game that they had before the double impact.
Cool.
I'm positive, nigga. Everybody was in. That's what the group chat was for.
Cause I was looking at you funny for a little while, like you in this brotherhood shit. That shit started in a hotel room.
Nah,
with a bunch of niggas on ecstasy.
Nah. Yo, give me more of what he's drinking because he's bugging the fuck out right now.
Are you sure?
Man, don't play with me like that.
Look.
Don't play with me like
man,
that,
I'm not gonna judge you.
Don't play
I'm never gonna judge you,
man.
bro. I don't care. I love you. You my bro.
Nah.
Even if you wanna be my sister, you my bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, nigga.
But that shit didn't start in a hotel room?
No, nigga, it started in
with
the
a bunch of
All-Star
niggas
game.
on ecstasy?
Yo, man, we gonna have to cut this out. He keep talking like this.
I thought that's what it started at.
Nah.
What would inspire a bunch of black men to form a group to hate on other black men?
I don't think it was. I think people took that completely out of context.
But that's what it became. Because it became a secrecy where you don't know who's in it specifically. You just know when niggas stop fucking with you because you messed with one of them. So I take it as it wasn't formed to big each other up. It was more formed to hate on other niggas.
Nah, I take it. Well, I'm not even taking it. I'm telling you what it was. What it was everybody that was in that All-Star game, right? And then everyone conversating.
Right.
Niggas start cracking jokes, whatever, regular shit, right? And then what everyone started realizing was, we can get all the information of your contract, what they're paying you, what you doing this, what you doing that. We get the inside scoop on who's lying, who got the bags, who's doing funny business. You understand? And it was more or less like
a lot of shady shit.
A little
crazy, right?
Yeah, but you gotta understand.
Right?
But you gotta understand on
because
how many
it's a bunch of black or minorities plotting on other black and minorities.
But how's that plotting? If you know a league is calling you to say, hey Math, we want you to battle Cassidy. Got 25,000 for you, right? And then he calls you and says, I got 50 for you. Don't tell nobody.
That's whack.
That's whack. And you would want to know that.
When I found out about the brotherhood, I was like, yo, Cortez, you in that shit? Because it's like, I know who's in it.
But also, niggas was making it more than what it was.
He ain't taking no way but about you calling and questioning, because you call him directly, right or wrong.
Yeah.
You ain't go to social media or you ain't go to a whole nother.
I noticed the domino
It's like-
effect, and I was like, wait a minute, hold on, what's going on? Yo, cool.
Nah, I'm just gonna just talk to
Yo,
you.
you fuck with these niggas, man.
Speak to me, yo.
Like, what they saying, bro?
But you gotta understand. But you gotta also understand too, what people made it seem and what it was is not that. It's not that. Like you know what I mean?
It is that now. You know that, right?
I don't know. I don't
It
pay
is that
attention
now.
to it now.
It's the hotel room with the ecstasy. You think I'm playing? You think I'm playing, bro?
Niggas getting niggas drugged up just to see what type of information.
Nah. Niggas not gonna play.
Let me tell you something.
Yo, listen, man.
If you think some of them dudes ain't getting pounded, bro,
man,
you're
he's bugging
tripping.
out right now.
I'm
He's
dead
bugging
ass.
now.
I'm not.
He's bugging the fuck out right now, son. Come on. You disrespecting niggas' manhood, son.
My nigga.
He's disrespecting.
You really think that's like, no, I mean,
word?
Mav
like
is
for real,
wildin'.
bro?
Mav is wildin' right now. He is wildin'. Yo.
That's crazy.
No more Henny for him.
It ain't about the Henny, bro. You can see the tendencies in certain people.
If you're not gonna name them,
I don't look. It's not. I already learned like a long time ago. It's not on. Like it's not right to bring somebody out the closet. They gotta come out when they ready. But I know like no.
Yo, Vaughn.
Nah, leave it at that,
Man
bro.
is
Like,
bugging.
leave it at that. Like,
Look,
that's
all I'm
He's
gonna say
bugging.
is
He's bugging. He's out of line. He's out of line.
You just never know.
I'm just saying, but overall, I think it got some love.
So you see this idiot clown right here run his own circus show, tough guy act. Everywhere the fuck he goes, tough guy act. We all know that tough guy act. I mean, there's another fucking clown in the circus who does the same tough guy act shit. That's why his number adds up to that same shit, 187 in the book of Matthew. My expert opinion, 187. I mean, you're gonna see right here. So the Brotherhood of Death is the 187. I mean, the same 187 ran in the penal code for homicide and murder. Alright, now why is the number 187 stamped all over battle rap? I told you why the fuck it is. So I'm gonna sit right here and wait for you to tell me why the fuck this 187 is stamped all in this battle rap shit. Especially this URL battle rap shit. So if you don't get it and you still need more proof, let me show you, alright? Sit right here, get your little sippy cup and your sour straws and pay fucking attention, alright? Hitman holler, Hitman verse hustle, 187 when we run this shit in this gematria calculator, alright? Now I'm gonna point to some other things on why it's referenced, why it's important, why it connects. The winter solstice, 187. Winter solstice is important because this is when these magics, you know what I mean, they perform their winter harvest and all this other funny pagan ritual clown shit. Winter solstice 187, summer solstice 187. Alright? Just like one of their first events, summer. Summer solstice is the same. Now I mean, you get your right before summer, your Beltane, right? I believe that's in May or some shit like that. More sacrificial shit. But we're gonna stay on point and focus with summer solstice 187. Summer Madness, one of the first joints thrown at some ferry club too. One of the first ferry clubs. Y'all need to go check that shit out, called the Devil's Playground. 187. I forgot the name of the theater. 187. My expert opinion, 187. That's important because it's also connected to the URL with Matt Hoffa, right? Just so coincidentally, I'm telling you, the same hands pushing these certain individuals have been controlling them for a long time. Alright? Bags Bodies 187, Ultimate Rap League 187, and the Book of Matthew 187. Now I mean, we also seen the pictures of Matt Hoffa with his star David and him getting initiated with this Freemason Brotherhood and all that shit. More Brotherhood shit right here with the interview with Cortez talking about the brotherhood. I believe Math Hoffa was in that same fucking ship. Cause that's a lot of 187s if you ask me. I didn't make up the names to these leagues or the names of the event. They did, right? So obviously someone who knows this math is scripting this perfectly behind the scenes of the URL TV, Disney, GTX, RBE, KOTD, Bags and Bodies, Riot, all this other shit. Know what I mean? So we about to question this VBL shit at this point. Know what I mean? It's a fucking circus, y'all. Before we get to the 201 card, the Jesuit calling card, before we get to the 201 number, the Jesuit calling card, let's check out some math that connects to smack. So this is the one night stand card. It was thrown on April 5th, which can be written out 4/5, right? The 4th month of the 5th day, also looked at as 45, April 5th, 4/5. So we got April 5th, 4/5. Well, smack is 45 years old. When you run one night stand in a calculator, it equals 45. Now, July 15th is his birthday. We ran that in the calculator, also adds up to 45. So we see this smack white connection. So we ran the day of the event to Smack's birthday. And this is how I'm gonna prove to you the same hands pushing Smack are pushing these farm leagues. So from the day of the event to the day to Smack's birthday is a span of 101 days. So we ran Troy, Smack, White, Mitchell, and we got 101, like 101 days. We ran Ultimate Rap League because that's what Smack owns, that's who's he affiliated with, and that's where you know him from. And this shit added up to 101 in the reverse reduction. So we see this 101 connection that leads us to Smack. So the same handlers controller Smack and his URL league is the same ones pushing this farm leagues. And you know what small hats I'm talking about. And we get this OnlyFans. I'm gonna bring this OnlyFans up because it also adds up to 11. 101, take that 0 out, you get the 11, right? And this was the sex magic card. You know what I mean? A lot of sex magic. You already know the get down. So this 11 is important because I'm gonna point out the connection between Dana White and Smack White, right? Bruce, you gotta be going somewhere with this one. Well, don't trip. The plane's gonna land, but it's definitely gonna be a crash landing because we driving this plane to the fucking till it catches on flames. So, see how much time I got real quick. So, peep out this video and listen to Norbs talk about how they went to ATL. This ain't the first time he said it, but he just had a new recent interview and they posted that shit. Or it might even be the same old joint, they just reposted it on Hip Hop Israel. So he's talking about this branch, this elite machine was gonna push the URL like UFC. So that's where they get this whole URL logo and the 3 letters like UFC. Even when you run those in the calculator, it's gonna be 666 like UFC, URL, and WWE. I mean, that's where you get Dana White, you get Smack White, and you get Smack Down. I mean, so I'm not sure if Smack used to run around with the name White at the end. The White, and what I'm seeing here, cause I don't know. I don't know this. You know what I mean? Shit, I don't fucking know, yo. Y'all tell me if he was always called Smack White, or if he didn't get that white part until after the meeting, to where they could make this motherfucker like Dana White. So that's how we gonna get this 11 connection, and I'm gonna roll out this carpet for Dana White to really show you this connection between Dana White, Smack White, that ATL meeting, and all this other clown shit behind the scenes using these numbers, because it's how we able to connect the fucking dots. Norb said this shit on that on this interview. Know what I mean? So the new era is gonna do what the fuck they're gonna do. The new era, the new agenda will be pushed all over again as it was once before. The same fuck shit that was pushed. The same shit that was pushed in the beginning of battle rap is gonna be pushed now again. It ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing new, alright? Norb said that shit. They got the URL idea from that meeting in ATL, which was created off the UFC branded logo, right? Like I said, in the beginning, they was already tapped in. In the beginning was the Fight Club. Why the fuck they gonna call it the Fight Club? You know, like UFC, you know what I mean? Ultimate Fight Championship. UFC, Ultimate Fight Championship. The Ultimate Rap League. Know what I mean? Ultimate Rap League 187, Mixed Martial Arts equals 187. Get the fuck out of here, yo. You is not about to put me next to the rest of these dum-dums. The fuck out of here. Now check this out. We're talking about this brotherhood. I'm gonna break this brotherhood down. I'm gonna show you how the brotherhood been running this clown show. Fight Club, Freemason. A whole nother 4-cipher alignment like how we had earlier with Hitman vs. Hustle and the Society of Jesus. Get the fuck out of here, alright? And they purposely misspelled club with the K. I'll tell you that's why they did that shit. That match right there with the Freemasons and all 4 ciphers. 96, 42, 147, 48. And that 42 was a strong number on the African American. They need to do their history on that 42. So let's look at this though, because this is what I want to get to. Dana Frederick White. Dana Frederick White. 322, like 322 Skull and Bones, the Brotherhood of Death. Troy Smack White Mitchell, you know, because he's got to be like Dana White. 322, like 322 Skull and Bones, Brotherhood of Death. Right? This event was hosted by this new wide receiver, or he ain't new wide receiver, but he just got picked up to his new team, the Green Bay Packers. Kerry McCall Hardman, pause, 322, like 322 Skull and Bones, aka the Brotherhood of Death. That's just, all this is just a coincidence, right? So this video right here, this breakdown is especially for all you coincidence theorists out there. This is for y'all. Alright, so make sure that your popcorn's extra buttered up and you got a fat coat, extra ice, all that shit. So we gonna run it like this. The Brotherhood of Man. It's some real shit, alright? Watch this video right here, where they're gonna dance about it at some award show, talking about the Brotherhood of Man. They're gonna talk about the Elk Lodge, the Freemasons, the Rosicrucians, the Greeks, all this shit in this video. Watch, peep game.
To succeed in business without really trying. Robert Morris and Matthew Broderick.
Having logged more than 2,000 combined nights as a window washer, both of us, we're more than qualified to tell you about the first of tonight's nominees for Best Revival of a Musical.
It's the 50th anniversary of How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying, and the man who won the Tony for Best Conductor and Musical Director of the original production, Mr. Elliot Lawrence, is conducting the Tony Awards Orchestra tonight. We don't know where he is, but he is in the building, we're told. And he's done this since the first Tony telecast.
So please, please welcome Daniel Radcliffe, Tony nominee, John Larroquette, and the company of How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying.
You see, Wally, I know what's on your mind. You'd like to clear out the whole crowd from top to bottom. But before you consider firing Mr. Bigley...
Whoa, who's considering that?
I would like to say a few words.
About what?
Humanity. Now you may join the Elks, my friend, and I may join the Shriners, and other men may carry cards as members of the Diners. Still others wear a golden key or small Greek letter pin. But I have learned there's one great club that all of us are in. There is a brotherhood of man, a benevolent brotherhood of man, a noble tie that binds all human hearts and minds into one brotherhood of man. Your lifelong membership is free. Keep giving each brother all you can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity? The great big brotherhood of
Kidding. Is there really a brotherhood? Yes, a brotherhood of man on the level of brotherhood of man. Yes, a noble tie that binds all human hearts and minds into one brotherhood of man. Oh yes, your lifelong membership is free. Keep forgiving each brother. Proud to be in that fraternity, the great big brotherhood of man.
Oh, that noble beat feels like bells are pealing down with double D. Oh, brother, you got me, I got you.
Now that you see that funny ass video where they breaking down the brotherhood and the brotherhood of man, we gonna break down this brotherhood of death, right? The Jesuit Order 177, right? Kinda like this Kerry McCall Hardman paused his jersey number 17, the brotherhood of man. You see the connection with him, Smack White, and Dana White. The same puppeteers that is pushing his NFL career is pushing this battle rap shit. There's more to this shit. Y'all need to wake the fuck up, you brain dead sheep. Again, Freemason and Brothers 4248. Alright, I'm telling y'all, This is the fucking breakdown. The collaboration with Disney Presents and the URL pushing these fucking farm leagues. You got Freemasons 4248, Brothers 4248. 42 again, big strong number used in the African American community, their culture, everything, all the way to music, their history. Go check it out. Like 42, Jackie Robinson, first African American to play baseball. War, number 42. Recently, the Dodgers won 4-2 on Jackie Robinson Day. Alright, it's 42. Big number on African American culture. Heritage, music, history, all that shit. Shout out to Zachary K. Hubbard, Gematria Effect News, Gematria Sport News. Alright. So before we close the curtains and set the stage on fire, yo, let's look at this 201 that was brought to my attention. The name of the event, when written out, One Night Stand, is going to equal 201. Yeah, 201, the Jesuit calling card, alright? Y'all gonna be like, so what the fuck does 201 have to do with anything, right? The same manners, the same expression y'all gave when I was talking about 187. Y'all like, what the fuck's that have to do? Y'all really ain't even trying to pay attention or listen or understand what we're connected. Cause there's more to do it. You go look and do your own fucking research on what I'm talking about, yo, if you really want to get it, if you want it to make sense. The 201. One night stand equals 201. The night of main events equals 201. This is another name URL was given for a battle rap card. Night of main events. This shit equals up to 201. Like Summer Madness 187. My expert opinion 187. So forth. Alright? So 201. One night stand. The Jesuit order, again, we're going to point to the Jesuits, the Rosicrucians, the Freemasons, the Knights Templars, all this other pagan shit that's practiced behind the scenes with the small hats. Order of Illuminati, 201. The creator, founder, Adam Weishaupt, was tapped in with the Jesuit order and the Society of Jesus. Night of main events, 201. You know, that's the name of the event from the URL. Ignatius of Loyola equals 201. He's the founder of the Jesuit order. 201. The Society of Jesus, 187. Like Ultimate Rap League, like Hitman vs. Hustle. Now, the 201. George Mario Bergoglio is the Pope at the Catholic Church. His name equals 201. Now, he's a Jesuit Pope at that. Right? His name, George Mario Bergoglio, equals 201. Like the rest of these dark 201 numbers. Now this Pope, who's a Jesuit, the Jesuit order 201, sleeps in the Vatican in a part of the building that they call the Doma Sante Marte. Alright, well the name Doma Sante Marte equals 201. Just like his name, he's a Jesuit, just like the creator of the Jesuits, Ignatius of Loyola, just like the Jesuit order, who was part of the Illuminati, Order of Illuminati, 201. The same hands who were pushing the night of main events, 201. The same hands that are pushing the one night stands, 201. He sleeps in the Doma Sante Marte, which equals 201. Not only that, but inside the Doma Sante Marte, there's suites. Well, he sleeps in suite 201. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, y'all. I hope you spilt your hot coffee on your motherfucking lap while you was driving right there. If you was driving, if you was parked, I hope you burnt yourself on something. Ash fell in your lap or something. Why is 201 so important? Before the pandemic hit, they ran a simulation called Event 201 that was based on what happened during the pandemic and what the whole pandemic was about. It was called Event 201. Now recently, they just ran an exercise, a nuclear exercise called the Cobalt Magnet Exercise. When you run Cobalt Magnet Exercise in the calculator, that equals up to 201 as well, like the Event 201 simulation exercise they ran. This is a nuclear exercise that they have been running. Now all you hear in the news is nuclear. You see these games, nuclear fallout, all these zombie games, this is all after nuclear attack. So make sure y'all stay fucking prepared, cause I'm war ready. And too many 201s can't just be popping up all random as shit. Content cartel, bite their hand. I'ma start pointing my fingers at all you motherfuckers, yo. The fuck is really going on? Again, the same hands, the same puppeteers controlling the URL is the ones controlling these farm leagues. This Bruce Leaf, you know, that is silent for those who fight, opposite of what's violent. Ninja Vanish, we out.
Above and I'm like, really? Like it don't even look right.
It's Yo-Yo doing that Illuminati stuff that he learned at Nickelodeon, man. He tried to make it a pyramid.
It really is a pyramid scheme, dog. And he set it up to look like a pyramid. Like,
I was gonna make you look stupid. I was gonna ice JJ fish like tilapia. But let's talk numbers, Jay. You have no value like gematria.
What? What you mean you sparred before the battle? If y'all know what I'm talking about, Hustle and Seed had, whatever your name is, they sparred before the battle. They knew each other's rounds. This wrestling shit. What's going on with battle rap, man? Now I heard it all. I heard it all now. Y'all really spark? Come on, man. This WWE. What we doing here, man? Y'all really sparring before the back? Whatever. Do y'all, man.
Sure will.
Pussy pink jogging suit. I'm a nigga that'll throw on a pink jogging suit so fast. Sure will. Pussy pink jogging suit.
I'm a nigga that'll throw on a pink jogging suit so fast. Sure will. Pussy pink jogging suit.
Easy, I sure will put it on. No problem. I would with no problem, absolutely.
Hey, you know what I think he do? I think he get like in the mirror and just start talking to himself and put everybody on mute, and then he just be butt ass naked right now. He rubs his nipples.
Oh, that's what y'all say, Paul?
He weird as
I don't like rap that much.
What you talking about?
What are you talking about? You said her butt ass naked.
What's his name? I get my hands on you. What y'all talking about? You know what I think he do? I think he get like in the mirror and just start talking to himself and put everybody on mute, and then he just be butt ass naked right now. He rubs his nipples.
Oh, that's what y'all say, Paul?
He weird.
I don't like rap that much.
What you talking about?
Yeah, another classic edition of the URL Strategy Room True Stories Radio collaboration is about to take full effect. We got the BOSS in the set right now. Smack.
Y'all already know what it is. URLTV.tv, man. We in a building. My man Heineken. You know what I'm saying? We got Hustle, First Lady URL in the motherfucking building and all that. You dig? You know, we just here chopping it up, man. What's hood, man?
Yes, Smack.
I hear a lot of shit going on right now.
Nigga, everybody's name is on the Twitter. They're like, Smack set the battle up. That's what they said.
Set it up. I'm about to change my name to Mr. Set It Up. You know what I'm saying?
Holy shit.
Smack, aka Set It Up. You know what I'm saying? We here. That's how it's going down. 2011 shit for real. You already know. You dig?
Yeah, because the situation's getting. Because you know, the strategy room, as you know.
I get a lot of calls every week from the motherfucking strategy room. I ain't gonna front. Strategy room popping right now.
Right now we had to get Miss Hustle.
Hustle just came through. On a fly real quick, yo, Smack, yo, what up, my nigga, yo, man, I gotta address some shit real quick. I'm like, what happened? I'm like, yo, man, we're gonna talk about it once the camera's on, and the cameras is on, so I'm trying to see what the fuck is going on.
Cause Smack was
you know what I'm saying?
editing the new battle that's coming out during halftime or whatever fucking basketball game's coming out or whatever. Cause and for you niggas that think the world's gonna end on Saturday, I'm gonna live long enough to see the next Smack battle. So what the fuck you gonna do? Fuck
I mean,
boys.
I ain't gonna see that motherfucking Tech 9 Rich Dollars. You know we gotta see that. You know that shit popping off URL Sundays every fucking week. We blessing y'all with motherfucking classic battles and all that. So y'all already know y'all gotta stay alive. Fuck stay in tune. Stay the fuck alive. Let's get it, you heard?
Fuck alive, you the new god. URL's the new Bible, pussies. Remember the devil's an angel, nigga.
Real.
Think about that. But we got missing.
You know what I'm saying? But let's get it popping. URLTV.motherfucking.TV, you heard? Hold up.
Yeah, and y'all niggas think the world's gonna end, right? But y'all logged on the URL, logged on the internet. You fucking dummies, man. I swear to God.
The Army taught them to kill and protect themselves. They learned fast. They learned good. They learned so good, they could protect themselves back home, too. Brotherhood of Death. Whitey sure did ask for it. And Whitey started getting it back. And Whitey started getting scared.
I give you the Grand Cyclops.
Let the righteous arm of the Ku Klux Klan reach out and smite those who would dare to defile our Christian civilization.
Brotherhood of Death. A picture that explodes on the screen with dynamite action.
Paid to protect white folks, not niggas.
I am paid to keep the peace.
Nigga lover! If they want war, man, let's give it to them.
Do you think that you can put on evil spirit costumes and call yourself dragons and burn crosses? And all the darkies were shaking their shoes. Well, these darkies are about to do you in.
Brotherhood of Death. See the brothers fight fire with fire. Revenge a sister's rape. A brother's death. The murder of their only funky friend. See the brothers stick it to the clan. Death. See Roy Jefferson and Mike Thomas, stars of the Washington Redskins. See special guests Mike Vass, Frank Grant, Reggie Rucker, and others. Die, nigga. See Roy Jefferson make moves you've never seen before. See it all. See it now. Brotherhood of Death. From Downtown Distribution Corporation. Rated R.
Get off your high horse and hear me now.
Than me. Why do I have problems with almost every celebrity? Because they're jealous. And they should be, because I'm better than them. Because I'm more anointed and I'm appointed. And I understand the jealousy in the hearts of men. But they had to understand the wrath of the king also. all these pussy faggot niggas could shut the fuck up. Don C. pussy ass. Supposed to be the realest nigga alive. You know what I'm saying? I remember him sitting with me and saying, bruh, what's up with this red hat, bro? What's up with this red hat? They told me, who's they, nigga? They told me that, you know, if you don't stop wearing a hat, man, they're gonna give it, and they named a rapper right here. Now, I love this rapper, so I don't even wanna, like, put him in this conversation. But it was like a they, you know, the invisible hand, the people. You know damn well that Super Bowl, that Kendrick Super Bowl, and that Grammy Super Bowl had invisible hands on it.
Yeah.
Like, everyone culturally fucking knows that. They fucking know that. So